important.
Yeah.
Because you're not always going to agree.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, then what?
Yeah. No, it's true. And I think also there's something to be said for, like, feels grossly name droppy because
Oh, cool.
I'm proud to be close with him, but also like it's been such a long time that we've been close that I'm also like, please don't think this is me like, hey. Also, if you're not a sketch comedy fan, this will mean nothing to you.
Oh,
but
even better.
I was a huge fan of Kids in the Hall when the show was on and saw them and stuff. And then by virtue of doing the festival and then being down here and like auditioning for stuff, I ended up working with Bruce McCullough really early on when I first came down here, and we just became really close friends. And I love his family, and they just moved to Canada, and it's been really hard. But that's a situation where you can really see once you sort of know the dynamics, and they're very upfront about it, but like the arc of their relationship together as bandmates, because that's essentially what they are.
Yeah.
It absolutely was like love each other, young, rebellious, kind of always argue, and then like, oh my God, this is so hard and insufferable, and then we stuck it out, and now we love each other and we're family.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that honestly, that's my advice for any band or any group of people who have come together to make a thing, who are creative and temperamental or sensitive. Even if you're not temperamental, it's
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
It's your blood, sweat, and tears that are going into these things, is allow for the possibility that it, like a marriage, it will be hard at times, but the longer you stick it out, if you are working through your stuff, for me, my relationship has only gotten better with my partners, and that is not because we always got along and everything's always been golden.
Yeah.
It is because we survived arguments and misunderstandings and disagreements and all of that kind of stuff that now, they feel like my brothers.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they don't want to, hit me over the head with something sometimes, and I don't feel the same.
Sure.
But like, I would take a bullet for them. And that is something that you don't necessarily see when you're younger. You don't see the end game of that.
Yeah, of course.
You feel like, it's just going to get, like, if it feels like it's getting hard right now, it's only going to get more difficult, and I should just, bail out now. Versus like, oh no, like you end up feeling like you grow so much through that conflict, and I love them now. Like I love them on such a deep level where like I get emotional thinking about it, but it's because we've been through so much trauma, No,
I mean, I think relationships have to be tested.
Absolutely.
And otherwise they don't count. But we don't think of that way when we start a business or when we start a band. We certainly don't. We're attracted to people for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.